her well, then for her well's sake, use her with more kindness. Or if you like elsewhere, do it by step. Muffle your false love with some show of liveliness. Comfort my sister, cheer her, call her wife, when the sweet breath of flattery conquers strife.
Sweet mistress, what thy name is else, I know not, nor by any wonder you hid of mine. Your weeping sister is no wife of mine, nor to her bed no homage do I owe. Far more to you do I decline. Sing, sire, for thyself and I will go.
What? Are you mad that you reason so?
Not mad, but maiden. How? I do not know.
Gaze where you should, and that will clear your sight.
As good to wink, sweet love, as look on night.
Call you me love, call my sister so.
Thy sister's sister.
That's my sister.
No, it is thyself. My food, my fortune, my sweet hope's aim, my soul earth's heaven, and my heaven's claim.
All this my sister is, or else should be.
With thee will I love, and with thee lead my life. Thou hast no husband, yet I no wife. Take my hand.
Oh, soft air, hold you still. I'll fetch my sister to get her goodwill.
Why, how now, Dromio? Where runnest thou so fast?
Do you know me, sir? Am I Dromio? Am I your servant? Am I myself?
Thou art Dromio, thou art my servant, thou art thyself.
I am a donkey. I am a slave to another besides myself.
Slave to whom, and how besides thyself?
Marry, sir, besides myself, I am due to a man. One that claims me, one that haunts me, one that will have me.
What claim lays he to thee?
To marry me, sir.
What is he?
Sir, he's a kitchen servant in all Greece.
Ah, that's a false water woman. What complexion is he of?
Swarthy like my shoe, and his face nothing half so clean kept. For why he sweats? I can polish my shoes in the grime of it.
Ah, that's a false water woman.
No, sir, Noah's flood could not do it.
What's his name?
Lucifer, sir, and I cannot measure him from hip to hip.
Then he bears some breath.
Neither from head to foot, nor from hip to hip. He is spherical. Like a node. I can find out countries in him.
In what part of his body stood Ireland?
Mary in his brow. I found it out by the bogs.
Where France?
In his forehead, ardent and reverted, making war against his hair.
Where stood Spain?
Faith I sought not, but I felt a taunt in his breath.
Where stood Belgium, the Netherlands?
Oh, sir, I did not look so low. To conclude this grudge or diviner laid claim to marry me, called me his Dromio, swore I was engaged to him.
I will not harbor in this town tonight. It is time, I think, to trudge, pack, and be gone.
As from a bear a man would run for life, so fly I from the one that would make me his wife.
It is high time that I were hence. She that doth call me husband, even my soul for a wife doth abhor. But her fair sister of such enchanting presence of discourse hath almost made me traitor to myself. But lest myself be guilty to self-wrong, I'll stop mine ears against the mermaid's song.
Master Antipholus.
Aye, that's my name.
I know it well, sir. Look, here's the chain. I thought to have brought it to you at the centaur, but the chain was unfinished and made me stay this long.
What is your will that I should do with this?
What please yourself, sir. I have made it for you.
Made it for me? I bespoke it not.
Not once, nor twice, but 20 times you have. Go home with it and please your wife with thought. And soon at supper time, I'll visit you, and then receive my money for the chain.
Pray, receive money for the chain now, for fear you shall never see chain nor money more.
You are a merry man, sir. Very well.
What I should think of this, I cannot tell. This I think, there's never a man so vain that would refuse so fair an offered change. I see a man not need live here by shifts, when in the streets he meets such golden gifts.
Even the sum that I do owe you is owed to me by Antipholus. He had me a chain. At 5 o'clock, I shall receive the money for the same. Please, if you walk with me down to his house.
Wait, here he comes.
While I go to the goldsmith's house, go down the country road. But soft, I see the goldsmith. Get thee gone and buy a rope and bring it home to me.
I buy 1,000 beatings a year, and now I buy a rope.
You promised your presents and the chain of the centaur, but neither chain nor goldsmith came to me.
Saving your merry humor, sir, here is a note how much your chain weighs to the utmost carat, which does amount to 3 odd ducats more than I stand indebted to this lady. I pray you, see her presently discharged, for she is bound to sea, and stay before.
I'm not furnished with the present money. Besides, I have some business in the town. Take this stranger to my house, and with the chain, bid my wife pay thee when thou givest her the chain.
So you will take the chain to her yourself?
No, bear it with you, lest they come not time.
Well, sir, I will. Have you the chain about you?
I have not. I hope you have, or else you may return without your money.
My business can I book the stallion? Say whether you'll answer me or no. If not, I'll leave him to go. Come. You know I give it you even now.
Fine, now you run this humor dry out of breath. Where's the chain, I pray you? Let me see it.
You know I gave it you half an hour since.
You gave me none. You wronged enough to say so.
You wrong me more, sir, in denying it. Think how it stands upon my credit. Good officer, arrest him at my suit.
I do charge you in the Duchess' name to obey me.
I do obey thee till I give thee bail. But to you, it'll cost you all the metal in your shop.
Sir, I will have law in Ephesus. To your notorious shame, I doubt it not.
Master, there's a ship of Epidamna. Our fraughtage I have conveyed aboard. They wait for naught but yourself?
How now? You're mad. Why, thou peevish sheep, what ship of Epidamnum stays for me?
A ship you sent me to, sir, to hire waftage.
Thou villain, I sent thee for a rope.
You sent me to the bay, sir, for a ship.
I will debate this matter at more leisure, and teach your ears to list me with more heed. To Adriana, villain, give her this key, and tell her, in the desk there is a purse of ducats. Let her send it, and let her know that I am arrested in the street, and that shall bail me. Hie thee, slave. Begone. On, officer, to prison till it comes.
To Adriana, where we dine today, where the dreaded kitchen man did play before his wife. Thither I must, though against my will, for servants must their master minds fulfill.
Luciana, did he tempt thee so? Mightest thou perceive austerely in his eyes that he did plead in earnest, yea or no?
He swore that he was a stranger
To
here.
be sure he swore.
Then pleaded I for you,
And what said he?
that love I think for you
worse in mind.
Who would be jealous then of such a one?
But I think him better than I say. My heart prays for him, though curse I may.
Here, go. The desk, the purse, sweet now. Make haste.
How hast thou lost thy breath?
By running fast.
There is thy master, Romeo. Is he well?
No, he's in Tartar limbo, worse than hell. A devil hath him.
Why? What is the matter?
I know not the matter. He is rested.
What? Is he arrested? Tell me, at whose suit?
I know not at whose suit, just that he is arrested well. Will you send him, mistress? Redemption. The money in his desk.
Go, fetch it, sister. This I wonder at, that he, unknown to me, should be in debt. Tell me, was he arrested on a band?
Not on a band, but a stronger thing. A chain, a chain.
Go, Dromio, here's the money. Bear it straight, and bring thy master home immediately.
There's not a man I meet but doth salute me, as if I were their well-acquainted friend, and everyone doth call me by my name. Some tender money to me, some invite me, and yet some others thank me for kindnesses.
Master, here's the gold you sent me for.
What gold is this?
Where is he that came and bid you forsake your liberty?
I understand thee not. Thou meanest an officer.
I, sir, the sergeant of the band.
Well, rest there in your foolishness. Is there a ship that puts forth tonight?
Why, sir, I brought you word an hour since that a ship puts forth tonight. And then you were arrested by the officer. Here is the angel you sent for to deliver you.
Well, my master, I see, sir, you found the goldsmith. Now is it the chain you promised me today?
Mistress Satan, I charge thee, tempt me not.
Master, is this Mistress Satan?
It is the devil.
Nay, she is worse. Come not near her.
Your new servant are marvelous, Mary. Sir, will you go with me?
Thou art a sorceress. I conjure thee to leave me and be gone.
Give me the ring of my dinner, or my diamond the chain you promised. And I'll be gone, sir, and not trouble you.
Some devils ask for a hair or a drop of blood, but she, more covetous, would ask for a chain. Master, be wise.
I pray you, sir, my ring or else the chain. I pray you do not mean to cheat me so.
Avaunt, thou witch! Come, Dromio, let us go.
Now there is no doubt Antipholus is mad. A ring he hath of mine worth 40 ducats, and for the same he promised me a chain. Both one and the other he does deny me now. Now my way is to his house to tell his wife that he rushed into my house and took away my ring. And this I shall say, for 40 ducats is too much to lose.
Fear me not, I will not break away. Here comes my servant Dromio. How now, Dromio, have you that I sent you for?
Here's that, I warned you. We'll pay them all.
What, where's the money?
The money, sir, I gave for the rope.
500 ducats, villain? For a rope?
Nay,
To what end did I bid thee hie thee home?
to ropes end, sir, and to that end I am returned.
And to that end I will see you to it.
Good sir, be patient.
Nay, 'tis for me to be patient. I am in adversity.
Good now, hold thy tongue.
No, rather persuade him hold his hand.
Thou thief! Senseless villain!
I would I were senseless that I could not feel thy blow.
Thou art an ill-behaved lass, so I call thee a donkey!
Nay, you may prove it by my long ears. I have served him from the hour of my nativity to this instant, and yet have nothing at his hands for my service but blows. When I am cold, he heats me with beating. When I'm warm, he cools me with beating.
My wife is coming yonder.
Mistress, beware the rope's end.
Wilt thou still talk?
Does not your husband mad?
His instability confirms it. Good Dr. Pinch, you are a convert. Establish him to his true sense again.
Alas, how fiery and sharp he looks.
No, I trembles in his ecstasy.
Give me your hand and let me feel your pulse.
There is my hand, and let it feel your ear.
I charge thee, Satan! Howsoever this man to yield possession to my holy prayers, and to thy saved darkness. Hide thee straight, I conjure thee by all the saints in heaven.
Peace, doting wizard, peace. I am not mad.
Oh, that thou wert not poor distressed soul.
You minion, you. Are these your customers? Is this the one that did dine at my house, whilst upon me the doors were shut?
Oh, husband, goodness knows you dined at home today.
You dined at home, what sayest thou?
Sir, sooth to say, you did not dine at home.
And weren't not the doors shut, and up and I locked out?
Purdy, the doors were shut and you locked out.
And did not her kitchen man rail, taunt, and scorn me?
Sir, he did. The kitchen vessel scorned you.
And did I not, in rage, depart from thence?
In verity, you did. Alas, I sent you money to redeem you. And I am a witness with her that she did. Is it good to sue him in these contraries? It is no shame the fellow finds his way, and kneeling to him, humors well his friend be.
Thou hast suffered the goldsmith to arrest me.
Nay, but I sent you money by Romeo, who came in haste for it.
And I am a witness again that she did come.
By me, sir. I promise not a rag of money.
Whence thou not to her for a purse of ducats?
She came to me, and I delivered it.
And witness I again that she did.
God and the rope maker bear me witness that I was sent for nothing but a rope. Mistress, both woman and master is possessed, and knows by their hell deadly looks. They must be bound and laid in some dark room.
Oh, dissembling varlet, thou art confederate to make a low reject scorn of me. But with these nails I'll pluck out these false eyes!
Oh, bind him, bind him! Let him not come near me. The fiend is strong within him. Alas, how pale and wan he looks.
What, will you murder me? No, jailer. I am thy prisoner.
He is my prisoner, and you shall not have him.
Go, find this woman, for she is frantic too.
future husband, all embraced today, came into my house and took my ring away. The ring that I saw upon his finger now.
Maybe so, but I would never see it. I long to know the truth hereof at large. Oh, they are loose again, and come with naked sword. Let's call more help to have them bound.
I see. These witches are afraid of swords.
That would be your wife, now round from you.
Come to the centaur. I long to get our stuff aboard. I long we are safe and sound aboard.
I am sorry, but I protest. He had the chain of me, though most dishonestly, he doth deny it.
How is the man esteemed here in the city?
A very esteemed reputation, second to none that lives here in the city.
Speak softly. Yonder as I think he walks.
'Tis so, and that self-same chain about his neck which he swore not to have. I'll speak to him.
Master Antipholus, I wonder much that you would put me to this shame and trouble. This shame you have of me. Can you deny it?
I think I had. I never did deny it.
Thou did. And forswear it too.
Who heard me to forswear it, or to deny it?
These ears of mine now know that the truth. Fie on thee, wretch!
Thou art a villain. I'll prove mine honor hence, if thou darest stand.
I dare, and I do defy you for a villain.
Hold! Hurt him not, for goodness sake! He is mad! Some, get within him and take his sword away, and bind them and bear them to my house.
Run, master, run! Take the house! This is some abbey. In or we are spoiled.
Be quiet, people. Wherefore throng you hither?
To fetch my poor distracted husband hence, and bind him fast that we may bear him home for his recovery. I knew he was not in his perfect wits.
I am sorry now that I could draw on him.
How long hath this possession held of man?
This afternoon his passion went into rage.
Hath his eyes strayed his affection?
I have suspected him of some love that drew him from home.
You should for that have reprehended him.
And so I did,
Aye, but not rough enough.
as roughly as my modesty would let me,
Happily in private.
and in assemblies too.
Aye, but not enough.
In bed he slept not for my urging it. At board he fed not for my urging it. Alone it was the subject of my theme. Still did I tell him it was vile and bad.
Therefore is it thy man is mad. The venom of a jealous woman poisons more deadly than a mad dog's tooth. Thy jealous fits have scared thy husband from his wits.
She never reprehended him but mildly. Why bear you these rebukes and answer not?
She did betray me to mine own reproof. Good people, enter in and lay hold on him.
Neither, no, not a creature enters in my house.
Then let your servants bring my husband forth.
Neither, if he took this place for sanctuary, I will not relent until I have brought him to his wits again.
I will attend my husband, be his nurse, and therefore let me have him home with me.
Be patient, for I will treat him with wholesome syrups, drugs, and holy prayers. It is a charitable duty of my order, therefore depart and leave him here with me.
Ill it doth beseem your holiness to separate husband and wife.
Be quiet and depart, thou shalt not have him.
Complain to the Duchess of this indignity.
Yes, I will, until her grace come and take my husband from the abbess.
I think the Duchess comes herself today in person to the place of death and our execution.
Upon what cause?
To see the merchant Aegean beheaded publicly for his offenses. See where they come. We will behold his death. Kneel to the Duchess before she pass the abbey.
Yet once again, proclaim it publicly. If any friend will pay the sum for him, he shall not die.
justice, most sacred duchess, against the abbess.
She is a virtuous and reverend lady. It cannot be that she hath done thee wrong.
May it please your grace, Antipholus, my husband. This day a most outrageous fit of madness took him, and with him his servant, as mad as he. Once did I get him bound and sent him home, but he broke from those that had the guard of him, and met us again with drawn sword. We came again to bind them. Then they fled into this abbey, and here the abbess shut the gates on us.
Go, some of you. Knock on the abbey gate and bid the lady abbess come to me.
Mistress, mistress, shift and save yourself. My master and his servant have both broke loose. They have bound the doctor, and since she's feared with brands of fire, his servant with scissors makes him like a fool, unsure, unless he sends some present help. Between them, they will kill Dr. Pinch. Peace, fool. Thy master and his servant are here.
Mistress, upon my life, I tell you true. I have not breathed almost since I did see it. He cries for you and vows if he can take you, he will scorch your face and disfigure you.
Hark, hark, I hear him.
Mistress, why? Be gone!
Come, stand by me. Fear nothing. Guard with the halberds.
I mean, it is my husband. Even now we housed him here, and now he's there.
Justice, most gracious Duchess, grant me justice.
Unless the fear of death doth make me mad, I see my son Antipholus and Dromio.
Justice, sweet princess, against that woman there. Beyond imagination is the wrong that she has shamelessly thrown upon me.
Thou shalt find me just.
This day, great Duchess, she shut the doors upon me, while she with harlots feasted at my house.
A grievous fault. Say, woman, didst thou so?
No, my good lady. Today, myself, he, and my sister did dine together. She tells your highness simple truth.
In truth, my lady, thus far I do witness with him. He dined not at home, but was locked out. He had me a chain, but did deny me payment for it.
Besides, I've heard you confess that you had the chain of her after you forswore it on the mark. And thereupon I drew my sword on you, and then you fled here under the abbey, from whence I think you came by a miracle.
I never came within these abbey walls, nor didst thou ever draw thy sword upon me, and I never saw the chain, so help me heaven.
Why, this is strange. You say he dined at home. The goldsmith denies that same. What say you?
Sir, he dined with her there at the centaur.
He did, and from my finger snatched that ring.
'Tis true, my liege, this ring I had of her.
Why, this is strange. Go, some of you, and bid the lady abbess hither. I think you're all stark mad.
Most mighty Duchess, vouchsafe me speak a word?
Speak freely, Syracusian, what thou wilt.
Sir, is not your name called Antipholus? And is not that's your servant Dromio? I'm sure you remember me.
You are not Pinch's patient, are you, sir?
Why you look strange on me? You remember me well.
I never saw you in my life till now.
Tell me thou art my son Antipholus.
I never saw my father in my life.
It's Syracusa, boy, thou knowest we parted.
I never saw Syracusa in my life.
Most mighty Duchess, behold a man much wrong.
I see two husbands.
Who deciphers these?
I am Dromio, command her away.
I am Dromio. Pray, let me stay.
Aegean, thou art not, or else is ghost.
Oh, my own master, who hath bound him here?
Whoever bounds him, I will loose his bonds, being a husband by his liberty. Speak, old Aegean, if thou beest the man that once had a wife called Amelia.
If I drink not, thou art Amelia.
Why, these two so like, and these two Dromios, one in several.
Which of you two did dine with me today?
Aye, gentle mistress.
And are you not my husband?
No, I say nay to that.
And so do I, yet she did call me so, and this fair gentlewoman here, her sister did call me brother. But I told her that pleasure to make good, if this be not a dream I see it here.
That is the chain, sir, which you had of me.
I think it be. I deny it not.
For this chain, you arrested me.
I think I did, sir. I deny not.
Alas, I sent you money to redeem you by Romeo here, but I think she brought it not.
No, none by me.
This purse of ducats I received from you, and Dromio did bring them me. I still see we did meet each other's servants on the mart, and I taken for him, and he for me, and thereupon these errors arose.
These ducats, pawn I for my father here.
It shall not need. Thy father hath his life.
Sir, I must have got down from you.
There, take it. Much thanks, my good cheer.
Now, Duchess, go with us under the abbey here, my husband and my children both. With all this company, come and feast, after so long grief, such festivity.
With all my heart, I will gossip at this feast.
Master, shall I fetch your stuff from shipboard?
Dromio, what stuff of mine hast thou embarked?
Your goods that lay in host, sir, at the centaur?
She speaks to me. I am your master, Dromio. Come, go with us. We'll look to that anon. Embrace thy sister there, rejoice with her.
There is a fat friend at your master's house that mistook me for you today at dinner. He now shall be in law my brother, and you his wife.
Methinks you are my class, and not my sister. I see by you, I am a sweet-faced youth. Will you walk in to see their gossiping?
Not I, you are my elder.
Nay then thus, we came into the world side by side, from thus our mother. Now let us go, hand in hand, not one before another.